tripped on.
What the fuck is a poke?
All right, let's start over. Welcome to What About Rob, everybody.
That's so funny.
I'm back. This is Scott Halls here. Wolfgang's running late because he 100% for sure forgot we were doing it today, even though we confirmed about 12 hours ago.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all right. He went to Neil Young. I'll ask him about
excuse.
it. Yeah, sure. I'm sure he was tripping on mushrooms or something last night.
Yeah.
I was jealous. I love Neil Young when I was a lonely, like, freshman in college.
What are his songs? What are the big songs?
It's like, old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you.
Yeah.
I need someone to fuck. Maybe a Jew.
Why'd you go high?
Someday. He sounds like that. He's like, my name is Neil Young and I'm fucking gay.
Yeah, he is fucking
Joe
gay.
Rogan took all my songs on Spotify. Yeah, Wolfgang was like, he can't play his songs because he gave it all to Big Pharma. And I was like, that sounds like not true at all.
It didn't. I liked it. I liked the idea of that. Like, that's what happened. Is that like? It just.
I looked at his set list. It was all songs I knew. Wolfgang just wasn't familiar with his music.
It's just like stuff it's just like loose association. It's like, it was
Right.
like, well, he likes pharmacy. He sold his songs to Pfizer.
Why would you?
It's like, that makes no sense.
Why would you sell your songs to a pharma company? What are they going to do with it?
I also like that, like at the end, because then it was like he started playing all the stuff that he knew, and then he was just like, "Well, actually, I lied. I was wrong about the thing." And it's like, it's not that you were just wrong; you just made that up completely. But yeah,
I was like, yeah, the hippie Neil Young was like, I don't need to play my biggest hits anymore. I'll give them to Pfizer.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't mean to be a
tracks.
dick about it, but I was like, where did that come from? That's like such a...
Drake gave all his songs to Ozempic, apparently.
Oh, yeah. You take these, let me get all the needles. Oh, yeah, Kendrick. Yeah, so now in the... like, why would a pharmacy company want, like, an entire discography, either?
For commercials.
But they're not going to play different Neil Young songs every commercial. They'll take one song, maybe.
You think Neil Young's their guy? Why would
I think Neil Young gave a lot of money to probably like a vaccine company maybe or something. But it's like, I don't think the hippie Neil Young is going to give up his songs to a corporation, to any corporation.
I think, yeah, but he did. Like, the people that own his songs are like of BlackRock affiliated.
Oh, really?
You
did a little deep dive?
I watched half a YouTube video, I'm qualified to talk about it.
But I think he can still play his songs, even like...
Yeah, it's
like,
about like who
Michael
owns the rights to them.
Jackson. Michael Jackson bought the Beatles songs, but like Paul McCartney was still able to play his songs. Like, that doesn't make... Yeah, you know? Like,
He just bought them and he just started doing them?
yeah. Hee hee. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Hee hee. All right, so... I wrote down the WNBA is making me horny.
Really? Caitlyn?
No, I actually do like Caitlyn, but she's but like this girl Cameron Brink. Oh yeah, the WNBA, nobody cared about it, but they're doing these commercials where they're all in underwear the whole time. I'm like,
what?
They should have been doing this the whole time. This is a great advert. Finally, people care about the WNBA because like whatever Don Draper went in there was like, all right, here's the plan. No one gives a fuck about the WNBA. It's a terrible, terrible organization. What are we gonna do? What if we made everyone horny? What if we showed their tits and, wait for it, their asses? Then maybe they'll care about this. Maybe we'll get people to pretend to care about this really bad basketball.
Wow.
See? Yeah, dude, people are losing their minds.
I guess this could be loosely classified as underwear. Yes.
Well, it's Skims. It's like the whole reason they're doing it. It's like Kim Kardashian's like,
This is lesbian underwear, dude.
hot.
No,
that's the kind of porn I watch.
Damn,
But
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's Kelsey Plum. That's the chick who ate the popcorn. I went viral because someone posted that and they're like, "Lord have mercy" or something. And I tweeted the first two. I was like, I liked how she ate the popcorn. She went viral for like eating popcorn in like a quirky girl way, and everyone was like, "Oh, fuck this chick."
Wow, I like a girl with big shoulders. I like a muscular one.
Yeah, look up Cameron Brink. She's my favorite.
That's what I thought the black girl was.
No, Cameron Brink she's white, which is great.
This one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's Billie Eilish.
I love Billie Eilish too.
This girl is in Die Antwoord.
That's a great reference.
Thanks, man.
That's a really good reference.
I was just on the road. I was just actually
Die Antwoord jokes kill in Michigan, right?
Yeah, right. No, you'd be surprised. It's like there's like 4. We were in a show in Minnesota, and there were two people that were like literally looked like they just stepped out of Brooklyn.
Oh yeah,
pink hair, like oversized jean jacket, skinny short like pants.
Yeah.
Indian guy with like a fat white chick. And I was just
Look, she is the prize of the town. She is the biggest cow in the entire city.
Yeah. It was like that, and I was like, oh my god, yeah. But they knew.
They knew.
Anyway, she is very not basketball chick looking.
Cameron Brink.
Like, she's like Hope Solo.
She's Steph Curry's god sister. And
What?
God sister, look to stick my dick in her.
Hey.
She's so hot, man. I mean, I want her to just put a leash on me and walk me around and wear me like a backpack. Dribble me. She's so tall. She's like 6'4".
I have a tall girlfriend.
Oh yeah? Is she taller than you?
Yeah, by a lot.
I didn't even notice because I've seen you two together. You carry yourself like you're taller.
Yeah, it's mostly just I forgot the word for it. You get it. Overcompensation. There we go.
Sure.
It's mostly just just being like, I'm not small.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
She's taller than me. I like a tall girl. She's very pale for a basketball player. She's very hot
Cameron?
for a basketball player. Yeah.
I know. That's
It's
what I'm
very
saying.
weird.
I love pale women. She has like a Jewish face. It's like everything I like. She's from the Bay Area.
What gives her a Jewish face, like mousy look, kind of?
Big nose, kind of like looks like she'd yell at me.
Big nose, whiskers, horns.
Seems mean.
Yes.
I love her. Cameron
like you
Brink. If you're a listener, Cameron, please go out with me. Dude, I've been so horny lately.
Please go out with Robbie.
I've been very publicly horny in an embarrassing way lately. I talked about this last time, but not much has changed.
That's what you said. I don't understand the like it unless you're gonna I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'll just like someone's thing.
I know, me too.
We barely talk.
I realized why I like it. It's because I've realized because I was like, I want this to show up more in my algorithm. I want to see more hot girls. That's why I like it. I know.
Really?
Yeah. I like seeing hot girls on Twitter.
I don't like it. I have a whole joke about that.
Oh, really?
I just don't know what to do with that information when I see I can't be walking around with like a hard on all fucking day.
That's true. There is like a frustration to it. I think it must be some kind of internal masochism.
You like it?
Where I'm
really?
like,
you're such a creep.
I have like the dopamine spikes, and then I'm like, I hate that I can never have you.
And you're like, and I like it.
And I like it. Yeah,
I like
well,
that.
it's probably just addictive.
Yeah.
You know, it's like scratching yourself, and then it gets itchier.
I scratch my balls in an abnormal amount.
I've been itching up a fucking storm.
But it feels so good. I know this is like gross.
But then it gets so much worse.
Then it hurts, and then it's like painful in the shower. But then you give it like a day, and then it's fine again.
For sure, absolutely.
Women will never understand it.
Women will never know the joy of just having. Dude, I've been like cupping my balls in public, and then I have to like snap out of it. You're like, you can't be doing that.
It's like an autistic thing to be doing, just standing there. Like,
well, I've been accused of it.
That's so funny. You just like grabbing your nuts and then liking women's Instagram pictures. You're just in public.
Jesus, I really should be. I need to be locked. I need to be fucking locked up.
Yeah,
I've been having a tough time, man. It was the year anniversary of my breakup last week, and I kind of spiraled a little bit because then I like did roast battle, and the person I roast battled said some hurtful things, and yeah.
I was just watching the one you guys judged.
Oh, that was fine. Yeah.
You're talking about who'd you roast battle?
I roast battled Malia Simon.
Oh, and she went in.
Yeah. Because I'd been into her. No,
yeah, that fucking bitch.
No, yeah. So
it just extra Brinks.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. But yeah, it was just like I was exhausted. I was burnt out. I didn't really prepare for it. It was like the finals. And because we'd roast battle before, and I was like, oh, I won last time. I'll just use the same jokes. And she just was like double prepared. I was kind of taken aback, and the crowd was way more. It was one of those New York Comedy Club crowds where they just loved the girl, whatever the girl said.
I'm roasting Irina in June, and I think it's gonna be a problem.
That is New York Comedy Club just loves anything a girl says.
The guy girl
ever.
thing. You're fucked.
You're most of the time.
Really
you have to be really, really good.
You just have to like not call them a whore.
Yeah, or ugly.
You just gotta like.
Dude, she called me retarded, and they were like, ah! And then I said retarded, and they're like, you can't say that. I was like, she just fucking said it.
Yeah, reads retarded though, so you gotta like.
Yeah. So
her voice isn't.
Well, I read retarded, but I mean,
true.
not really. Yeah. I'm more just spazzy than like actually like on the. I took an autism test. Apparently I'm not autistic.
That sucks.
I have high ADHD symptoms, like very high apparently, but like pretty low, only low to moderate autism.
I have a theory that people, you remember a few years ago, and I'm gonna take offense to this because I have severe ADHD and it's been an issue. I'm unbelievably impulsive. It's been an issue my entire life. Not that I'm like attribute the dumb shit I do to ADHD ever, but I do think it's like whatever. But everyone used to be like, I have ADHD, like it was cool.
Yeah.
And now I think autism is that.
I 100%. Everyone's
like,
autistic.
I'm autistic, and it's like, no, you're addicted to your fucking phone.
No,
dude.
you just
You're
have no
not autistic.
empathy and you're rude. And you're nerdy and you're rude. You're not autistic.
You spend too much time online. That's all it is. It's like you're not interesting.
Yeah, it's just like it's the new like I'm a nerd, because saying like I'm a nerd got like really like in early 2013, like it was cool to like be a nerd, and now I feel like it's switched to autistic. Like, oh, I'm just so autistic. Yeah. No, if you're just a fucking rude guy.
Yeah, I don't. No, they don't use it. Yeah, they're also rude, but there are people who use it because they think it's like, I just do that because I'm like autistic.
Yeah,
I can only drink Fiji water because I'm autistic.
I'm like autistic like that. Yeah, for sure.
It's like, I'll fucking
that's such a thing.
murder you, dude.
Yeah, I blame Cumtown.
Why I made it cool. People start calling Nick.
I feel like Nick just kept saying he was autistic, well, but he is actually autistic. But he just kept like throwing it out there, and they're like, "Ooh, that's cool, I guess, to be autistic, huh?"
Especially if you're self-aware about it.
Yeah, for sure. I wrote down a bunch of stuff actually.
How do you feel about the breakup?
I'm gonna wait for Wolfgang because I was going out with his friend Jonah. We went out to I went to go see Freddie Gibbs. I was like, got really emotional.
Okay.
And then I went to a strip club with his friend Jonah. Okay. And that was pretty cool.
The crazy one.
Yeah, the crazy guy.
Okay.
It was a crazy time.
Well, let's save that then.
Yeah, I'll save that for Wolfgang. He will be here. People thought I killed him in the comments. People thought I like slit his throat.
They were so sad.
I know.
We did an episode and it was just dog shit.
Are you sure? Sometimes it's better than you think. Why was it dog shit?
And we never got going.
Oh yeah.
Even this was not happening.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you need like
there was no prep sheet. We just kind of started. We just assumed.
Yeah.
And then the second time we did 2 hours, and the second hour it was just very painful. Also.
Really? Why?
It was mostly just playing with the sound effects. It was like him riffing at me and playing with the sound effects,
That's
and I was
funny.
just like,
appreciate that.
Yeah, I couldn't hang. I'll admit that. I just didn't know what to do. So it was just like nothing.
Wolfgang's tricky.
Whatever.
He's like you kind of have to work around him some, in a.
You gotta let
it's
the boy.
Very thick.
You gotta let the boy fly.
You gotta let the boy fly. Yeah. So, how about this Seinfeld commencement thing? Huh?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. So I haven't.
When's everyone walking out?
I haven't watched his reaction to it. I'm very interested to see because I saw.
Has he reacted to it?
Well, I just mean like in the moment. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen the video yet. I mean, I know what happened. I watched like the video, but I didn't see him talk at all. Did he address it?
I think he did a full speech. I don't know if he addressed it.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. He did do a full speech. It was a commencement speech.
Yeah.
Like, they gave him like a degree.
It was like, you're graduates today. He's like, yeah, he's probably like, you graduate, but you're not a graduate. When you graduate, you graduate. Like, that kind of thing. Graduate. We'll be glad you ate.
That's why they call the freshman 15. Because you're glad you ate.
I had a freshman 15. I had a senior 17 when I was 38 years old.
Graduate? What's so great about it?
What's so great? Columbia. Oh, I have nothing.
Yeah,
he's
nothing.
A genius. Only he can do it. I can't do it.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You just do him in his voice for like pacing around your apartment for 20 minutes. You'll have like an hour of his act.
I do that with Trump. I'll just walk around and be like, unbelievable. Like, I'll just do that to myself.
I do believe you do that.
I wish I talked like him so bad. Like, I love how he talks. He's like, many such cases. There's so many little Trumpisms that I've just incorporated into my language, and I just think, what a thrill it would be to talk like him all the time.
I like saying wrong like him.
Wrong.
I do that to Sarah.
Wrong. Sometimes when it's nice out, I'll just go, a big and beautiful day today. He did a great one this week where he was just in his speech, and he goes, silence of the Lamb. I've been obsessed with this.
Yeah,
he goes,
yeah.
Silence. It's the silence of the Lamb. It's funny. I say like the Zapruder film because it's funny on like 8 different levels. He starts by going, the silence of the Lamb. No, he goes, silence of the Lamb. It's the silence of the Lambs. But he calls Silence of the Lamb, starring, we all remember him, the late great Hannibal Lecter. He calls him the late great the late great Hannibal Lecter doesn't die, and Anthony Hopkins also isn't dead. They're both alive. Late great. He always had a friend for dinner, didn't he? He had a friend for dinner. That's what he said. And the poor doctor walked by because he ate people. And then he goes, the late great Hannibal Lecter, a great guy. Congratulations, Hannibal Lecter. He congratulates him.
Wow. I saw clips of that.
And then he goes, but there's a lot of people in our country pouring in. Like, he does not address why he brought it up. So here's why it's funny. It's funny on 4 levels. First level, calling him the late great, not dead, as I said.
Hilarious.
Speaking
also great. Let's not skip over great.
great. Yeah, speaking positively about a villain.
Yeah.
The great Darth Vader. We all remember him.
The late great Hitler.
Freddy Krueger. What a great guy. Yeah. Great guy. He was in a bunch of children's dreams. He was in their dreams. He went bing bing bong bong. But we loved him. We loved him in the dreams. And Nightmare on the Street, Elm Street.
The Candyman. Let's not forget the Candyman. Not as well known. Some people say it's because he's black. Not me.
Not me. I don't see color. I love saying his name, but don't say it. But I would never say that. Candyman. You know how it goes.
You know the rest.
But he was a great guy, and we miss him very much.
Don't do it. I'll do it. Candyman, I did it.
Jason, he wore a mask. You should wear your masks. But if Jason got the vaccine, he wouldn't have to wear a mask. That's what Fauci said.
People are scared to go to sleep when Freddy Krueger came out. Not me. I took naps.
Michael Myers, a man of no words, but what a great guy. I knew him. I knew Michael Myers. He stabbed her like a dog.
That's the next president.
So then he goes,
For
congratulations to the late great Hannibal. Yeah. Why does he congratulate him? And then he doesn't explain why he said any of it. Like, he didn't explain like how it tied into politics or what it meant.
I saw news covered that one part, and I didn't watch it.
I tried to watch more. He just immediately goes, congratulations, Hannibal Lecter. But there's a lot of people in our country.
What the fuck? And everyone's like, ah!
I know. I think I have the clip. Let me try and play it.
I'm going to eat this.
Yeah, go ahead. Eat. We're taking an eat break. Yeah, here it is.
You know that. Silence of the Lambs. Has anyone ever seen The Silence of the Lambs? The late, great Hannibal Lecter is a wonderful man. He oftentimes would have a friend for dinner.
He's a wonderful man.
Remember the last scene? Excuse me, I'm about to have a friend for dinner as this poor doctor walked by. I'm about to have a friend for dinner, but Hannibal Lecter, congratulations, the late, great Hannibal Lecter. We have people that are being released into our country that won't belong in our country.
Is he calling them Hannibal Lecter?
No, because he's speaking about Hannibal Lecter positively. He's like, Hannibal Lecter's a great guy, but we have people in our country. Like, he doesn't even stop.
And you gotta eat them.
We
have to eat the people.
I wish Hannibal Lecter were alive to eat these rapists and immigrants.
He could eat the migrants. Very spicy.
He's gonna nail the debate.
Spicy.
I'm so glad we're getting into debates early. They're doing one next month.
I'll tell you what, I saw a phenomenal movie last night. I don't know if it's a true story. Dude, maybe a documentary.
Wait, what if he just goes up there and Biden's like, gotta work on the economy. And Trump's just up there like, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Now, Caesar was an awful guy,
Euphoria, it's a school of children. They're all having sex. I just saw it.
It's beautiful. There's a lot of children. There are a lot of different races, but that's okay. They're still very hot. But I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. Yes, I did. I would.
Zendaya, if you're listening. Dune, we love the worm. We love the big worm, don't we, folks?
What's that? Only murders in the house.
What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah.
What is he talking about, Dune?
It's a Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. They said they weren't going to debate. Now they're doing a super early one next month.
I heard. What the fuck? Biden put out a thing being like, "Oh, you want to debate?
They're literally rap battling.
Hey, you want to debate? Get a piece of me."
Yeah, they literally.
I think
Cat Williams really just set the year off in the year of beef because now everyone's fucking beefing.
What the fuck? I don't understand the difference because then he agreed to debates. Trump was like, "Let's debate," but Biden was like, "Yeah." And then Biden was like, "I won't debate you unless it's now."
No, they did.
So what the fuck?
So they both challenged each other to two different. Like there was already the one set, and then Biden was like, "Well, how about we do it on ABC June 27th?" And Trump was like, "I'll do it," and I guess they're doing it now. Biden tried to like get in like a rap sneak diss, so he's like, "I'll be taking the jet, which I'll have for another 4 years."
Oh, good one.
He did it. I quote tweeted with just like Drake looking at his phone. I was like,
I heard Andrew Schultz wrote that.
Dude, I got so fucking frustrated. I watched Flagrant 2 for the first time in a while. For the viewer, Scott just grabbed my knee like a Kosh.
Yeah,
or no, Schultz does that. Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Akash
Schultz, please don't hurt.
Akash like hits the chair. Andrew. It was really frustrating because they had DJ Academics on. I call him.
Oh, that's a annoying episode to watch specifically.
Well, I wanted to know about Drake and Kendrick because Academics was like weirdly like Drake was texting him about the beef, while he's pretty close.
They had
to Drake.
Academics on again.
Yeah, this week. But it frustrated me because Andrew Schultz kept interrupting him to explain the beef, but then would be like, I haven't really listened to the songs, but here's what I think.
Yeah, it's isn't that why Academics is on? Doesn't he live stream for hours breaking down the beef?
I know, and Schultz is like, no, but I know the most about it, but I haven't listened to anything, but here's what I think.
Oh,
just
man.
Interrupting Ack to tell him what's up, It's just such a egomaniac kind of
Isn't that isn't he self-aware about that though?
Schultz?
I can't. I don't know. Schultz is obviously more successful. Blah blah blah. All the stuff you have to say.
Yeah,
He's a good guy. I have no problem. I don't know. But I don't know if you go on the internet. It seems like people are all pointing out that type of stuff constantly, and I wonder if he is.
I think he's just a know-it-all. He's a classic know. I mean, he's.
But doesn't that come into your zeitgeist? Is hey man, people are pointing out that you won't stop slapping people and And then it just goes down the Bert Kreischer thing. It was remember when he started laughing like that, and everyone's kind of that's fake. And now it's escalated to we hate this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And it's I wonder, he just didn't adjust. Not that he can't be yourself. I don't know.
I think they probably it's just so much hate that it just becomes noise to him. Probably he's just those are just they're gonna hate me no matter what I do.
Also, if you're selling out arenas and flying in private jets,
right?
The fucking few 100,000 internet people can suck your dick.
Yeah. See, when I got a lot of hate online back in the Loud Boys days, I didn't have that. I didn't have the positive element. So I took it way more to heart. But now I kind of realize some of it was bullshit, and they don't actually know who I am.
It's also 50-50. Mm-hmm. People hate, you even look at the people who don't catch the online hate, and it's we're in a zeitgeist. So it's let's say Rogan, for instance, we kind of are maybe he doesn't understand jokes.
Yeah.
But, there's half the country that fucking hates fucking him.
Rogan? Yeah.
Well, and so we're people don't like Bert Kreischer. It's not really though. It's just weird comedian people.
Yeah, dude, he sells out arenas.
So for the most part, everybody loves him.
There's so many people who love Bert Kreischer.
Same with Schultz and everybody else. So it's it's not really fair.
Well, we're in the nerdy comedy circuit. We're in the we just absorb so much more than most people. Most people know one comedian.
You don't feel. I don't know if that's true anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, Shane hosted SNL. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, Shane has become one of those guys. He's he's become a household guys who only know one comedian.
That's true. I put up a crowd work clip the other day, and someone's fucking this guy I knew from I don't know. I haven't talked to him in years. Some idiot from when I was a kid tagged Shane Gillis. And I was like, okay, so your frame of you have no frame of reference.
I forgot if I told you, but some guy from college hit me up to be like, hey, do you have Shane Gillis's email?
Wow. Yeah, here.
Yeah,
you should have made up an email and given it to him so that you could have just had the email of what he was going to say.
That's oh man, yeah. Oh, send it to Rob Goodwin Comedy at gmail.com.
Forward it to me. I'll forward it to him.
Yeah.
I would just love to know.
Then I got together with a guy from high school. Who's Shane Gillis? It's that he's that level, which it was kind of overnight.
Do you feel weird being in it? The more stuff I do in comedy, the less I feel like talk. It's not that I don't feel like talking about it. I think it's honest to examine that stuff. I think everyone does, but
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe these people don't give a fuck, or maybe it's just weird to talk about it or the business side of things and opinions on people that are
people care. It's actually people care about that stuff, but you don't want to just talk about it all the time.
No, but I mean for your own do you feel like you're being a dick
when what?
Just bringing it up.
Oh. No, people are interested, because it's
comics get it,
and also people are happy for because most of my friends in high school are have real careers and lives, so they want to
Do you think no? But I mean for other comics.
I'm sorry. Can you what are you asking me exactly?
You don't think you're gonna upset other comics?
What?
Definitely not on that level.
Because I know Shane Gillis.
They don't give a fuck. No, I mean that in a reference to the conversation before that.
What? Well, how? I'm
just
so
talking
confused.
shit about Schultz or Bird.
Or
having
do you think it'll come
it.
back to me?
Do you even care if it comes back? If it comes back, whatever.
I think I would care, yes, if it did. But I kind of have given up on the idea that I'll get to that level.
It matters, yeah.
So I'm kind of in a.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it's So I'm gonna watch my tongue because hypothetically one day I'll be as famous as Bert. Or I will say this though. I was doing the comedy. I judged the roast battle at the Comedy Store, and a part of me was a little I walked in. I was like, I've talked so much shit about Tony Hinchcliffe, and he knows it. and
that's what I mean, though. It doesn't even have to be I'm going to be famous. It's you're going to be in the same room as these people, and
I will say the amount of shit I've talked about Tony. That's the one I'm the most scared about. Not scared, but I'm just he is in all of these roast circles, and I'm in a lot of these roast circles, and. He's if he's caught wind of all the shit I talked about him, and he was and he was like in a writer's room for a roast, but I'd be like, no, don't hire that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one that I could definitely see coming back to hurt me, but I don't know. I had to like stand at my. I don't know. I had to like kind of like, you know, if you're that big of, I don't know. At this point, it's like,
I don't mean to make
I'm not gonna not talk. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably stupid to talk this much shit publicly, but he was like such a dick to me that I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
that I have to. But yeah, you're right. That's definitely an anxiety I have, because especially lately I've been like talking a lot of shit about all these people.
I know. Anyway, we can shift topic.
No, it's all right. I've done a lot of it too. I went on this podcast in LA and I got a lot of views and but the whole podcast was like Red Bar Light almost. Wow. Just like shitting on like comics and stuff.
People are more interested in comedy than they ever have been.
Yeah, so it's the year of the hater, dude. Shaq released a fucking diss track to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? I didn't listen to it. I turned it on, but I was doing something.
I haven't listened to it intently, but I guess Shaq doesn't like Shannon.
Is it real, or is he just being Shaq?
I can't tell. I think it's probably a bit, kind of. But Anthony Brown hates Shannon. He's always calling him gay on Twitter. Like, he'll post like a picture of dildo and be like, hey, Shannon, this is for you.
Antonio Brown?
Yeah.
Anthony Brown?
Yeah, whatever his name, Antonio Brown. Yeah, he's just always calling Shannon Sharp gay, like every single day on Twitter.
It's really hard to do, like, to not. I mean, Shannon's pretty fucking gay, dude.
He's so gay.
I think
he might be gay. He's like, his outfits are hilarious. He's always like, yeah, of course, yeah, cool.
There is a weird black celebrity, like, fame entertainer thing where they start off real, like, it's some kind of manly pursuit, and they get really gay once they get money.
I think money turns people gay. Money turns men gay.
That's true. Because you're nice.
Look at Nick Kroll. Nick Kroll acts like a gay guy.
I mean, he is a gay man.
No, he's straight. He's just a billionaire.
That's what I mean, though. He's a gay man.
Hi, how's it going? Yeah. It makes you feminine. It makes you kind of feminine.
Because you're soft.
Yeah, you saw it.
You don't have to do anything anymore.
Yeah, for sure. And then you get to wear like nice clothes, you know?
Yeah, you can't have a soft shirt.
Once you're in... That's why I respect Sandler. He has not changed a bit. He still dresses like a dad.
That's how I feel about Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
He's got some of the famous, like, the best photos. If you just, like, Google Jack Nicholson, like, out.
Yeah.
Just, like, him on a boat. Like,
well, his fits are actually sick, though. He used to, like, dress really, really well. Like, he used to dress like a Kennedy, kind of. Or a hipster.
Who? Nicholson,
yeah.
You're talking about when he was younger.
Yeah, when he was young.
Not since he's been Danny DeVito. Like.
No, I was like, because I saw a picture of him courtside of the Lakers game, like the 70s, and he's wearing this like bright yellow blazer and like really colorful shirt. I was like, Jack looks fucking sick.
He probably got so much pussy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Jack was fucking. Dude. Jack
Nicholson's probably fucked more women than like anybody. Is like him, Wilt Chamberlain, Milton Pearl. I don't know. That was the big penis guy.
Young.
I think Neil Young's like an incel. Neil Young makes incel music. Who?
Drake
is probably up there if he's straight.
Yeah, he's bisexual.
Matt Rife. Matt Rife probably fucking goes through girls.
You think?
I think so. I mean, if D'Elia was fucking that much, then I think Matt Rife has got to be like 3 times. He's actually handsome. Chris D'Elia just pretended to be handsome.
What about Pablo Francisco? How many people do you think?
I think
if you really went off the rails, you would just go full Pablo Francisco.
Oh, I know. He's like,
that would be like your career arc if you just like lost it.
Yeah, dude. Well, I wish I had his career. I kind of look like him. I do impressions.
Yeah. Well, he was a force there for a while.
Well, he was like
off the crack.
He was always on Comedy Central. He was like a Comedy Central guy. Yeah.
He really was. He was huge. Have you seen the video of him like?
Oh, when he's in the acid loop at the sack punchline? Yeah. In a world. Watch me get out of this. In a world.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, in a world. Get down.
And nobody's buying in.
Nick Swartzen had a similar thing where he was like recently like just wasted or probably in a similar acid loop where he was like doing an impression and then backing up. I think it was Statham. He was like, but no, hold on, watch this. I can do it. But hold on, watch this. I can do it. But yeah, like
wow, yeah.
I was like, damn, why do people get caught in? Why do impressionists? Why are they the ones that lose their minds on drugs?
That's something you have to worry about, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, luckily I'm not booked for any gigs. if I ever headline, I'll worry about that.
That's funny.
Is
he here?
Hello. What's up? Wolfgang's back, everybody. It's good. We had a hot start. It was Mark Maron style. I talked about my cats.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna love that.
No, I'm kidding. That's what Mark Maron talks about.
I've never listened
Wolfgang Hunter,
anyway,
everybody.
Wolfgang Hunter is back.
I've never listened to that guy talk.
In conclusion, the WNBA makes me horny.
Fuck, I wanted to be near the soundboard. I forgot we started using that.
We can't use the come down.
These are just the preloaded ones.
Really?
Yeah, so put that on them, dude.
Not being original.
Yeah.
Have you been, Wolfgang?
Nice glasses,
I don't know.
fag.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like the mustache. I think that's a better look for you. Than
I
the
like
beard.
you. Look very nice.
Don't call me a faggot, then follow it with like something nice.
You look very nice.
No, but fag in our world is compliment.
Gay guys look. Gay guys are
So
hot.
that's
They
my
walk
point. Is that
together.
it makes it you're now using fag in a gay guy way. It was like, "What's up, fag?" That mustache is really serving cunt.
Wow, that's even worse.
This
What I
isn't
meant.
brunch.
That's
Yeah.
what I was doing.
Dude,
yeah.
that's 40
No, it
chest
I
bullying.
have coffee.
That's 40. You being like, "What's up, faggot?"
Oh my god, you ate no crumbs.
There you go.
Being an hour late
Oh,
to
that's
this.
such a slay. You are serving so much cunt,
Yeah.
fam.
Yeah. Being a gay guy that loves Israel. Oh my god, Israel ate no crumbs. No crumbs for this.
There's gonna be
Netanyahu-
some crumbs.
Netanyahu went off, queen.
He is slay. He is serving cunt.
Yeah. How's Neil Young? More like Neil Old.
Oh, boom, roasted.
Yeah. You said that in the group chat too.
I know. I was proud of myself. It's not even my joke.
Yeah, it's a joke from the
it's
Fairly Odd
everybody's.
Parents.
Yeah, it's everybody's joke.
Yeah, it's just the first thing everyone thinks of.
Well, the Fairly Odd Parents said Neil not so young in like an episode when they had like a fake concert.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. They had a lot of old bangers.
You know that?
Yeah, dude.
Your brain just went.
Yeah, they
Fairly
also
Odd
called
Parents.
they also called Vicky's little sister when she was like snitching on Vicky. They called her Deep Toot because the guy that snitched on Nixon, the informant, was Deep Throat.
Oh, that's
Toot
funny.
is good.
Yeah. Which crazy name for an informant.
Deep throat.
Yeah, Deep Throat. But yeah, Neil Young was good. He played some of the hits towards the end. His PA guys, I think it's like staged because I was like talking to my friend in North Carolina, or he just has the worst, like most drunk all the time, like sound guys. But like during the acoustic set, like the mic cut off, he got a dead mic, and then they switched back into crazy. I think it's like his weird way of like staging. Like, I don't want to play all these acoustic songs everybody paid money to see. We're gonna play Crazy Horse songs. I'm gonna jam out. But it's cool. He's crushing beers.
He was drinking?
Yeah, he drinks beer. He had like a beer. I don't know if it was like a it was a beer. It might have been a non-alcoholic beer.
Is he supposed to be sober? People say he's sober.
I don't
No,
know.
no, I just don't know. He's just
no, he
old.
rocks. He's old, but he's
He was
like,
just getting vaccines on
honestly,
stage.
well, that's the thing is he talks and sounds exactly like Joe Biden. Like he has the same voice. He like during the show he was like, "How's everybody doing out there?" Like 8 different times, and then the other thing was like, "What's your favorite planet?" And then everybody would be like, "Earth," and he'd be like, "What? What's your favorite planet?" And he's like, "I had to rehearse that in the recording studio. They made me rehearse it." I was like, "Oh my god, this dude's too vaxxed. He's vaxxed out, dude."
Oh,
I love Neil Young. I mean,
Vaccines just turn old guys into Joe Biden.
come on. It's me, Neil Young.
So funny.
Hey, old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you.
Neil Young going up to black people. Black guys, I'm sipping lean in though.
Down by the river. I lost my lady.
I had to rehearse that.
I'm planet Earth.
I had to rehearse talking to black people. I kept saying the N word when I
They
kept
said
going
that's
up to them.
bad. I said not when I was growing up.
But yeah,
Southern man, could you vote for me?
It's a crazy thing to be like, I had to rehearse that.
push out old Bernie, Southern man,
Southern black man, please vote for Charlemagne the God said you had to vote for me.
It's a weird. The old guys like that, like the old people that vote for Biden, have like weird stuff where they think that like they just have a cognitive dissonance to where they think they're doing the right thing for the environment. They're like very progressive.
He's
but they
super
still,
into the environment.
They're still also like women shouldn't work.
No,
They
he's
have,
like,
like, both of those,
he's a
you know what I
Bay
mean?
Area. He's like he's an old hippie. He's like a Bay Area guy.
Neil Young.
So they probably just
Yeah.
didn't believe in
Well, he's
medicine.
from Canada.
Yeah, but he like grew up. I think either grew up or just like lived in Mountain View for a very long time. He did this thing called the Bridge School Benefit Concert every year, which was just like in the Bay Area where it was just like a yearly thing.
Their opener was like whack as fuck. I have to like the guy's name was like he was real life Baby Billy because his name was like I'm Preacher Billy, and like when I recorded some of the stuff he was saying, it was just truly wild.
Baby Billy's one of the best characters of all time.
So funny.
Were we closest to the earth? And can we recall that memory, more than a memory, a visceral
This sucks.
a thing that we have in our
This
bodies
fucking
still?
sucks.
And it
remember when the Earth was young?
Wow.
And you were young, and the Earth came inside you. The Earth raped you.
See that?
The Earth raped you with its magical ore.
That's
Oh my
what
God.
old hippies think is unfortunately because Neil Young still has like he has like that pretentious subversive thing, but he's just kind of like also old.
He's old.
And corny, so he's like corny and pretentious. I love him. I deeply love him. He made the first incel music ever.
Yeah, I don't give a
he's
fuck
the
about
king.
Yeah, Neil Young's great, but these openers were whack, and they had this like group of I can only assume people that are paid to like dance for them because they like look our age, but they're acting like a type of like retarded hippie that doesn't exist anymore, at least on the East Coast. Maybe you see that on the Bay Area.
They're all upstate in Woodstock, dude.
Okay.
Those kinds of hippies are all upstate in like Kingston and Woodstock.
Yeah, but it's
and
just
stuff.
like go to a fucking Fish concert and do that bullshit. I don't want to see that.
They do that too.
No.
They go to those too.
Neil Young is for me being drunk and forgetting to post my girlfriend in my photo dump of the concert. Yeah.
Was she mad?
Yeah, she was mad, and then like she got me a hat, and then like I could have gotten her, I guess, a T-shirt because there's like, just like a limitless amount of black guys outside of the concert just selling like fake T-shirts. Like I got tie-dye, I got black.
I got Harvest Moon.
I got Harvest Moon. They call me Mr. $10. $10 for Harvest Moon, and then she's just like, should we? And I was
everybody, tonight's the night. I got tonight's the night. I got on the beach.
I'm gonna sell like T-shirt printing.
I got needle and the damage done.
Yeah. Yo.
Drug addiction's a real problem in America.
Yo, I got my homie died of heroin too. You want my needle and the damage done T-shirt?
Yeah.
I love Neil. I mean, yeah, that was such like a fucking. I wish I could go tonight. If unfortunately we have Tom Myers on the Crowder Boys, and I can't miss that.
Whoa, dude! Tonight?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I know. That's very exciting.
I asked him to do it. He's excited.
Crowder
to do it.
Boys up. Yeah, no.
Tom's done all my podcasts except for Robin Figs.
The fucking tickets were so expensive. I didn't buy them. I got free tickets.
How'd you get free tickets?
I know a guy.
Can I know him?
Died.
I also love going to concerts.
You've actually met him before.
Who is it?
He was one of my old bosses at the bar that I worked at.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well, tell him to give me tickets.
he probably won't do that. We were all supposed to go, 3 of us, me, him, and my girlfriend. And then he got 2 tickets, and then I was like, "Oh, I gotta bring my girlfriend." I was like, "Oh, it's okay. We'll just buy one in like our section." And then they were like, "We're all sold out. We can't give you one like in that section." And then he's just like, "All right, guys, enjoy the concert," and left, which was really chill. But then it's like it's a fucking Neil Young concert, so like everybody that goes to those things are like still like, "Oh, COVID." So like half the people that like bought tickets
old?
for the good seats, yeah,
Oh, 'cause they're in his yeah.
Well, they're just like
old hippies.
Yeah.
they like, I guess, buy to support the concert, but it's just like, just leave the seat open. But in a way, it was like it saved me.
Well, they also release a lot of seats right before, like every single concert. If you look the day of, like they release a ton of seats that day. Well, they just say sold out to say it. Like I went to Freddie Gibbs and it said sold out, but then I got a ticket like 2 days before.
Well, that's the thing though; they wouldn't sell us a ticket in that section.
Oh, that's weird.
But honestly, we could have gotten it, and then like he just hopped in like.
Yeah,
in
you
our
can
because
move
it's on
around.
tennis courts. It was at the
I love that
Stadium.
place. I saw Weezer there last year.
Neil Young
Yeah.
and Jimmy Buffett are the same person to me.
They're so different
They're the
in
exact same
musical
guy.
ability and like
and
catchiness.
style.
Yeah.
They were both
Don't care.
capitalists, you know.
Same person. Now that Jimmy Buffett said it's just Neil Young. Who's
And Willie Nelson.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, maybe. No,
and the guy from Big Lebowski.
I hold up Willie Nelson. On
And
the-
your dad.
Yeah, and your dad.
And your dad. Those are the 4 old guys.
Wilford Brimley. No, he's dead.
Chris
Diabetes.
Christopherson's still kicking, but he's like not performing anymore. He's supposedly been on hospice for a year. 'Cause
Oh,
he
yeah, I
contracted
heard-
Lyme disease.
Sinbad.
Unless he died. Sinbad is not performing anymore.
He had a stroke, and now he's like, oh,
More like Sin Old.
Yeah, no, I knew a guy named Caleb Elliott, and
More like Sin not
Sin
so
Bad.
young.
More like Sin Old.
More like Sin Bad Heart. More
Yeah,
like Sin,
More like, Sin Bad Health.
yeah. Ooh.
Take that. No, my grandpa's also in the hospital. Let's hope he pulls through.
no, just for that, he's not gonna. I was gonna say I used to know the guy that opened for Sinbad. Is this young kid named Caleb Elliott, and that was like his check. That was his bag for.
More
a
like
while,
Caleb Old.
Opening for Sinbad.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
there
cool.
There you go. Call back.
I unironically
Wow, can
like
you tell
Sinbad.
we've been off for a month, guys?
Well, you know,
Can you
like
tell we haven't recorded for a couple months?
Caleb Elliott. More like Caleb Old.
Damn, dude, you're crushing right now, bro.
Well, no,
You're burying Wolfgang.
Robbie's in Crowder Boys mode. He's setting up jokes where there needs to be like a fat Southern guy being like, "Well, Thomas Equestrius
They
said."
just like go off.
Now, say Thomas Aquinas once said, I was recently reading Apostocles 39:14, and
Tal Lau once said, "Every day is a gift. You
Yeah.
should treasure it as if it's the world's infinite knowledge and bounty."
hold on, y'all, I got a fart. Just like,
Hey, does my foot that's clearly diabetic and lacking circulation look bad?
anyway,
By the way,
so
you should tell he's got diabetes.
so Caesar once you think he has diabetes?
I was looking at his foot that he posted. If that's actually his foot,
Yeah.
he's got a fungal infection in all of his toes, and
His feet have always looked fucked
yeah,
up.
but his
though.
feet are like blue, which is like it indicates that there's not a lot of circulation. Like I'm sure he probably is like starting to feel numbness in his feet, and lack of sensation and circulation in your feet is like a sign of like being pre-diabetic or you just have diabetes.
I could see that, but he's always had fucked up feet.
Yeah.
You have a call, Dr. Faggot. You're being a real doctor.
In fact, when I met Tim Dillon that time, he was like, "So what's up with Dalton?" I didn't even know he knew who Dalton was, and I was like, "How do you know Dalton?"
Really?
He's like, "His feet. I'm obsessed with his feet."
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
That's weird.
He went to a strip club with Jonah.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I was really sad because it was a year since my breakup, and it kind of hit me again like a landslide. Fleetwood Mac.
Did you go, Scott?
No.
Are you allowed to go to strip clubs?
Why?
Well, like if you went, would it be like malpractice and you'd lose your license being Dr. Faggot?
Yeah.
I hope if you're watching this
But anyway.
episode on YouTube, watch when I call him Dr. Faggot and then rewind until that part he just said and watch that in between of
The
Oh,
gears turn.
he was cooking.
Yeah.
He was like.
Because I felt it.
No, I had
Yeah,
it
yeah.
immediately after you said that.
No, I just think it's
He was
funny.
like a lion,
was
like
giving
ready
you
to
permission to
strike.
talk,
I
giving you
appreciate
enough
that.
rope
Thank
to
you.
hang yourself with because as a gay doctor, you probably specialize.
I was trying to move the
in
podcast.
Dude, I've been trying to
medical
shoot ropes
No,
inside
that
a
was pretty.
woman.
That was a pretty good snipe. I was just trying
Yeah,
to
that was
tell him
good.
that his friend's probably gonna die soon.
I just don't think that's new information for anybody. Bro.
Who, Dalton?
Probably not, but I think he needs to hear.
Yeah,
it.
I wonder why people are obsessed with Dalton, and because a lot of people like love Dalton,
He's
like
a
immediately.
character, dude.
Yeah,
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
very
but
funny.
people like immediately love and get obsessed with him in a way of almost no one I've ever met. Like people like really love like.
People like a weird freak, you know. That's why Kill Tony's such a successful show. It's
That's
like
true.
It's like a
Uncle Laser.
circus of weird freaks.
All right, Dalton's not on the level of Uncle Laser. Dalton is very
Dalton
funny.
has enough self-respect to not do something like that. But
Right.
I'm telling you now, if he did that, you would immediately see like, oh, Dalton Pruitt, everybody. Wow. Wow, Dalton Pruitt. What a weird little freak. Show us your
We were just
toe.
talking about this too.
Like the thing is like he's like the equivalent of being like a talented like black guy in like the 20s is like I can make it, but I ain't doing that goddamn jigaboo dance for these white rappers. Like he is enough self-aware where he doesn't want that, but he could easily like move to Austin. That would be his bag.
Right. That's very true, Wolfgang. I think he has both. He's like he's like a character, a lolcow, but he's also like kind of in control of how he's funny, which makes him very,
That's very non-local.
Well, he wants it to be
yeah, exactly. But he has
Well-
like he can harness both. Like you're right. He's like a fucking. He has main character syndrome, but he is also is like a character people want to pay attention to.
He's like a character actor in a movie that you love.
He is like he's like
You know what I mean?
he's
Well,
like a
Southern
character.
guys are
Yeah.
just characters. It's the same thing with Aaron Ransom. You know, it's just like those guys are like they're all Kenny Powers in a way. You know, they have that like just they can say anything they want. It's like wow, that's very amusing.
Yeah.
I think having an accent is really a weapon in comedy. People don't, I think it can really help you. Theo Vaughn, honestly.
Theo Vaughn,
Fucking Larry
Bill
the
Burr.
Cable Guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That whole thing.
Mencia, like he didn't have that fucking accent, and then he started. No disrespect to Mencia. We love Carlos Mencia on this podcast. Dee.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But you have to be self-aware too in certain ways. Like you have to know why your accent's funny.
I think especially because accents are dying out. Like there's almost no accents
Yeah,
anywhere
everybody's
anymore.
like, everybody's raised by television and iPads now. Everybody's gonna have the Coco Melon accent. And like,
Yeah.
hear
Also, someone pontificating in a dumb
James-
accent is
James
very
pontificate?
funny.
Jane Pontificate.
God damn it.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Dude, that was so funny when Dan Wicks just like owned James on Rose
He
Battling.
told me to clip that.
And I'm like, he hates him so much.
He told me to clip that, and it started off with the whole joke, so there was context. And he's like, "We
Yeah.
don't need the beginning." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Just clip me talking to James."
I just want
was
to
like,
show everyone
"Yeah."
that I owned James.
That's really all it was. It
Oh
was
my
very
god!
funny.
Why does he hate him? What happened?
Dan's just a villain. That's all it is.
No, it's
really
because
just a
everybody that
Play-
does comedy, everybody that watches and intakes comedy, they're all gay. They're all stupid.
Play
they all suck.
villain. Now we're talking.
Dan's like,
dude.
play my games.
yeah, yes.
Dan is the penguin. He's like,
Dan and Maddie together were like Team Rocket.
He's not even a cool villain.
he's not even a cool villain.
No,
he's just like
Team Rocket. That's
he
good.
just
No,
walks
you know
around.
what? Maddie Smith and Dan were like the Penguin and Catwoman in Batman Returns together.
I never saw Catwoman go for a minute straight.
Hey, Batman! You want to see my room? It's a mess. Her room looked like Catwoman. There's like a mannequin there.
I could see Maddie going like, bathing herself with her
Oh my God.
stupid freak tongue.
Just
I'm a millionaire.
No, she's nice.
You know how the cats come to her? There's a bunch of female open micers, just like, come over here. Hey.
No, guy open micers, young guys who jerk off.
No,
and
she
wild
hates
out.
them. Like she attracts just like she has like an entourage, Maddie.
Of fem cells.
Of girls.
Fan cells.
Really?
Themselves, yeah.
Interesting.
Fan cells.
Fan cells.
Feminist-
I would
feminine
assume
fans.
most of her fans were men. That's just not.
No.
I think her fans are men.
I mean that in the same anger that
I think
you have about
a
it.
lot of her fans are men, but she has like,
Just
a lot. She has like just an orbit of girls who like worship
I'm
her.
like,
yeah.
no, that's
That's
a
fair.
style one where I'm like, man, I really wish witchcraft was like a punishable by death crime still. I wish we were in Commonwealth
Witch!
rules.
Witch!
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Commonwealth law would really come in handy right now.
that's right.
Hey, don't drown me. I'm a witch. I'll get out of it.
Oh, that's really hot.
How thick exactly is the stick allowed to be when I hit my wife with it?
What?
You don't know that rule where it's like in Mississippi that you're allowed to hit like your wife with a switch that's no bigger
What?
than your
Is that
thumb?
true?
There's a state. Yeah, I'm just very loosely.
Damn, the South is
saying
great.
facts.
Southern man, will you beat your wife?
Well, I don't know. It's like that's probably a law that was outlawed in the 70s, but like still colloquially gets like there's a brain fart there. Colloquially gets like referred to. Like
Yeah.
there's this
I
law
tried to
Derek
do it, but I
Drescher was
missed.
trying to tell me about in Texas, and it ended up being like
That he broke?
That he broke. Yeah.
You can shoot a Jew.
Yo,
You
one
can.
time-
You're
Yo,
not far off. It was
Real
that-
talk. One time I shot a Jew in Texas. I only got like a weekend in the drunk tank. You can just kill Jews out
They
there.
gave me the key to the city. Actually,
Even the key. They want less of them. They told me, they're like, look, thanks.
you know, training day is based off of my life.
It's like being a bodega cat. They want you to get rid of the rats.
No, but he was trying to tell me that you could like kill your wife and her
Lover.
if you shot them with one bullet.
What?
Like if you, yeah, it was an old law. It got outlawed in the 70s, but like that was a law in Texas for a while. It was like if you just one clean, so like, hey, kiss. Like,
Your Honor,
you can-
Kiss.
Your Honor, he did a John Wick style execution. I'd like him to be innocent on presumption of fucking being cool.
The evidence does not show he put pennies over their eyes.
If you kill a Jew on a Saturday, it is not considered a
Your
sin.
Honor, Jews are very annoying. Case dismissed.
Case dismissed.
You have to
on
kill
that
him.
day, we ruled it Jew killing day, and that was the best day in Texas.
Oh wow!
Oh, shit.
Oh, the new gun. We have a rootin' tootin' gun, everybody. This episode's brought to you by the Daily Wire. We are getting signed by the Daily Wire. We're
are?
on right after Mr. Bircham.
What is a woman?
Can we get signed by Mr. Beast?
What if Mr. Beast met Mr. Bircham? You guys see that commercial for that Adam Carolla show on Daily Wire?
What if Mr. Beast met
This
Mr.
looks
Magoo?
good.
But you know what's funny though? Some lady like recorded like apparently there's a gay character on the show because I don't think Adam Carolla is like socially conservative of all. Like there's black people on the show and he like
Physically, and then
yeah. He's
I
just,
think they just needed a place to put the Brickleberry staff.
but there's this girl
Yeah,
who
that's
like
exactly what it seems like.
she went viral because she was like taping and she was like, okay, why do I use the Daily Wire to get away? Can you stop that, please? I watch the Daily Wire to get away from the woke bullshit. And there's a guy character on the show. I go here for one reason. I just see it here too. It's like it's so funny that Adam Carolla is too left wing for the Daily Wire.
Who is saying that?
Just like a random fan
that they just had a gay person.
You know-
there's just a gay character, but who's also like there to be the butt of jokes.
But do you know
so
what really
could be like,
pissed-
hey, you got to stuff that crayon up your ass or whatever.
They have oh yeah, of course. They have Alonzo Bowden. Like they
Yeah,
put-
David Allen Greer's in it
That
too.
pissed me off though, because Alonzo Bowden is like a pretty like woke, like anti-Trump. Like he's on NPR.
So fucking hey,
all these people
Joe
are whores
from,
for checks. What have you?
but it's
not-
like it's so fucking. You have a Daily Wire of all of
Well,
them.
they're all-
don't
I
care,
lean right
dude.
for sure, and I hate them.
all
It's
Hollywood
like that-
money
they're
is
even
Israel
too right
money.
for me.
It doesn't matter. It's all.
But they're just so far right. They made Lady Ballers.
oh my god,
You're
I
gonna
know.
work for that company and then have the fucking audacity audacity to go on NPR and tell me anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like, shut up, dude.
yes.
I'm literally just going to show a picture of you on the Daily Wires thing. It's like, I'm not really listening to anything you have to say about the other
First
side.
of all, they cut him.
crazy.
They cut him a big check.
you don't think
Voiceover.
that's crazy?
No, I just like it's so funny. Like it's like that. Yeah, that's Hollywood. It's always.
I know
been.
it is, but like,
These people suck.
No, you know what it is? It's because they're friends with Adam Carolla. Those are all Adam Carolla's friends who were just on Comedy Central with him in 2005. That's
I
it.
like
Adam
them as
Carolla,
comics.
Adam Carolla pulled in every favor to do that, and they're like, "All right, I guess I'll fucking do this," even though it's the Daily Wire.
I mean, that's an element of it.
I do
Yes.
think Rob Riggle's conservative. He was in the army, and Patrick.
Alonzo Moon's the only one that like popped into my head just because he's on NPR and I can see his takes all the time.
Right.
That's like almost more what he's known for now is you know what I mean? He does a lot of political talking. So to talk that much politically and then literally be on the Daily Wire, which is not like just something putting out content.
No, it's
like
right wing,
the most
yeah.
right wing thing.
Well, TJ Miller is very vocally anti-Trump, but he did Adam Carolla's thing on the Daily Wire too. So yeah,
I guess it's one
comedians
Carolla
just
then.
like
That's true.
They
money.
just like being paid to have somebody
I
let them
know.
talk. Dude,
I know, but it doesn't discredit
probably do
everything
it.
you've ever said on
sure.
Yeah, kind of.
without specifics, I'm probably just being a cunt.
If you're
but-
preaching, I mean, it depends. I think it depends on who you are. I don't know. Would you guys do that? Would you guys take a Daily Wire check? Would you guys go on that?
I mean, at this point, yeah, that's already
I think I would do it too.
At this
It depends
point,
on what
I
it
think
is.
like if you talk to me like 2 weeks before this, where I hadn't gotten fired by a bunch of gay people,
you got reposted by Cat Williams though, so you're.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess the scales evened out.
Why do he repost you?
He was making fun of gay
I'm a
people.
real. It's a word I probably shouldn't say over media, but.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'm a real one. I'm a real one.
You're a real one.
Yeah, I feel you though, because I'm going viral for being horny about a WNBA player, and I'm getting all these black people in my mentions with the laugh emojis. It's the greatest I've ever felt in my entire
Black
life.
people love a white person being based. They're like, man, we didn't mean to bully y'all that hard.
They're like, oh
y'all
no,
don't want to be based no more.
Nah, y'all can't say that about her, but damn.
It is that. Like, I was having like backup singers for like Usher and like
Yeah.
I had a couple like Nets cheerleaders like it.
Oh
It was,
my
like,
god, that's
dude.
the Brooklynettes.
yeah.
That's what they're called, the Brooklynettes.
The Brooklynettes.
Yeah.
I call
fun.
them the sister childs, but I mean, I guess each their own, whatever you want to call them, dude.
If we're name dropping,
The
can I
evening
talk
memes.
about when I judged a Comedy Store roast battle? Guess who sat next to me judging? Spready Gibbs, everybody.
still- and he-
Freddie Gibbs,
And
everybody.
he didn't give you a free ticket to his show, or he did?
He did not give me a free ticket.
That's awesome.
But he retweeted me, and I didn't even know this. Someone just I was like, hey, does anyone have the pictures from the night? And they're like, oh yeah, this guy took pictures. And I messaged him, and then he followed me back and said I was funny. It was the bassist for Lamb of God. Is that cool?
There's a guy who took pictures.
The guy, he just like took pictures just on his phone.
That's
Wow.
less cool than you think.
Touring must not be
Is
going
it?
well for them.
No,
That's exactly what I
not
thought,
for
too.
not for money. He was just like taking pictures on his phone or whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
Just 'cause he was
That's not
having
as
fun.
That's not as fun.
And I brought my friends out. I was not on the Netflix as a
It's
joke.
not as fun if your friend isn't in a
I just-
position to be made fun of, Scott.
Yeah, no, not him, but the Lamb of God guy I wanted to make fun of for sure. Yeah,
That's cool.
it's awesome for you.
You should
Yeah,
tell
it was
Ian
like
that.
it was
He would
like
love that.
it's what I thought living in LA would be like all the time. Like, oh, a great show, and oh my god, a celebrity saw me be funny, and he liked me. But in my 4 years in LA, it was just nonstop misery. And but then
Yeah.
the 3 days I visited after 5 years, I'm like, wow, this is what I wish LA was. Because like,
Yeah, you should never live in a place. You should have like millions of dollars so you can just visit every city and never be in a state of living.
that'd be
anywhere.
so awesome.
Go on the road.
That's basically Sam Morrill's life.
Be a be a be a rich nomad.
I only come back to New York for the Knicks games.
I win a wee wolf basketball.
Did
Did you guys see Jalen Brunson last night dropping a 50 piece? Yeah, they
he's,
thought the Pacers thought they were going to come back, and then we had to give them a little bit of a spanking.
Yeah, we up. Yeah, we up.
Yeah, I put it on my main.
I was thinking about-
making fun of him.
Really?
Yeah, I reposted the score and I was like, yeah, he's coming his pants somewhere and letting the speech impediment come back.
Fuck,
Sam.
Krakamiko loves the Sam Morrill impression, by the way. We were talking. I was just like, do you think it's like frustrating for Sam that his favorite team, the two biggest stars, are names he can't really pronounce?
Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle.
Oh, dude.
And then
who's the Italian wigger,
Craig
too?
Craig sent me then a picture of Sam Morrill on Elmer Fudd's body.
That's
I
pretty
thought I
great.
taught triple double.
Yeah.
Wabbit season, playoff season. Wabbit season, playoff season. Wabbit season, file. Yeah, and you made it. Nice job. Nice job, Dante DiVincenzo. The greatest Italian player of all time.
Yeah, he is Elmer Fudd.
All right, we're back. Is that an hour? You want, I
maybe.
think that's an hour.
Is that the regular episode? Or
I
is
think
this
so. I think that's the
Patreon?
regular one.
Okay.
But I have more topics for the Patreon, the Gatreon.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Anything to plug, guys?
Yeah, real quick. If you can leave a bad review at Black. Yeah. All right.
okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool. If it's not gonna get the podcast in trouble, yeah, just leave a bad review at Bathhouse Flatiron. They fired me for being funny online, and yeah, they did it 2 days before April ended, so I can't even use my health insurance for May.
Oh no.
And they escorted me out of the building because they said I was violent and unhinged. Apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it on the Patreon. I
Yeah,
have to
so
pee real quick.
yeah, if you could just like really just make, they're gonna delete it, but if you could just give them actual work to do, that would be nice. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Ron Schumann, you're on notice, pal.
You're on fool's notice.
You're on
Fool's
you're on
notice.
fucking guns notice, dude.
God,
Well, that might be illegal, but
You sent me that thing of me on that podcast, and they were on Red Bar, and they were like, "We've been told to ignore it." That's probably the best case scenario, though. You know.
Well, 'cause
Wait, we were
they know you-
acknowledged on Red Bar.
Yeah, well, in the
the-
BBG groups.
Oh, and the big Brazilian.
We've been told.
Gat.
He's
Bring
like,
back group.
we've been told to ignore it.
I'm in all the
Brazilian
groups.
cat.
Yeah, they because they know we like them.
Yeah, exactly.
So
but
they're like-
they're like they don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
again,
like, it's not funny for
you
them.
need
he
You
doesn't
need
give
attention.
positive attention to almost anybody, so being ignored is the best case scenario.
That's true.
But it's also, it has to be people that have no idea who he is and what he's talking. It has to be like Sam Morril looking at his phone and be like, what the hell is
What the
Wedball? What the hell's Wedball?
no, they all fucking know. Dude.
Yeah, they all know.
He's been around for 20 years. They
Well,
fucking
no,
know.
yeah,
Dan Soder
here's the
said-
thing.
Dan
is
Soder's like,
they,
"I love
they
Red Bar."
all
Yeah,
know,
they know
the
he
only
is,
the
and
really
he's great.
the cool comic, like, and I don't mean like cool as in like, whoa, I'm Mr. Cool. I mean like comics that aren't complete faggots like Soder, like him. Guys like Soder and like
mean
Nick
Moreno?
Mullen will like him, but then like guys like Gavin Matz will be like, yeah, I don't know who Michael is.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you know his name? How do you know his name, Gavin?
Yeah.
You pretended to not
That
know who he
so-
was.
Dude, he was exposed immediately. That was so
Yeah.
funny. He was like, "Who the fuck is Red Bar? I mean, who is this Mike David guy anyway?" It's like, why was he talking about Jeremiah 2 weeks ago? I don't know what.
I didn't see that.
He pretended not to know
know
who
who
it was,
was
and
on the
then
Adam
immediately he
Friedman
let it
show,
slip
yeah.
that he knew his
Oh,
real
the Adam
name
Friedman
too.
show, of
Yeah.
course.